All right, I can explain. I know everybody's going to be asking, TD, where is season 2 of the Bears fantasy draft? How do I say this? It's not going to be coming out. It is completely my fault. I take 100% responsibility. I was playing some of the games too late, so the commentary wasn't there. And I was so locked in on what ended up being one of the greatest World Series of all time. If you guys didn't know, I'm a super bandwagon Ohtani fan. I am going to make it up to you guys. I am joining a new 32-team fantasy draft today. This one is going to be 2, maybe even 3 full seasons. And if you guys did miss that Legends fantasy draft, definitely go check it out. That's my video of the year so far. I had so much fun recording that one. As far as this series goes, the team I'm going to be representing is no other than the Houston Texans. I feel like I listened to a lot of artists from Houston growing up, like UGK, Paul Wall, Chameleonaire. I have no idea what that has to do with anything, but it's just what I'm thinking about waiting for my draft pick. And we got pick number 19. I feel okay about that. We are officially on the clock and I can no longer see the draft board. It is just this screen. We can look at it this way. So number 1 was Patrick Mahomes. Number 2, Josh Allen. Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson. Jalen Hurts at number 5. A little bit of a surprise, but I see it's the Eagles that took him. So I'm going to assume that's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Justin Herbert. Baker Mayfield. Who did this? Who drafted Xavier Worthy in the first round? This has got to be some kid that just plays mutt. He's just going to roll out and go for one-play touchdowns. I have seen firsthand how important speed is this year in Madden. Like when we drafted Jalen Waddle, that man went crazy. At the same time, I feel like that's a terrible pick. That means Jaden Daniels fell all the way to 12. I think that's a great pick. Patrick Surtain at 13, followed up by Justin Jefferson, Micah Parsons. Jamar Chase went at number 16. CeeDee Lamb went at 17. And another surprise pick, Jahmyr Gibbs, went at number 18. And because of some of those reaches, Myles Garrett is still on the board at pick number 19. This is somebody that normally goes top 12, top 15 the latest. It's going to be hard for me to pass this man up. Myles Garrett is incredible. You guys see the stats, 99 power move, 87 speed, 96 block shedding. I also really like Christian Gonzalez. He is 6'2". He's a 96 overall. Superstar, but only 23 years old. So by year number 2, this guy's probably a 99 overall X factor. 96 speed, 97 man coverage. That is a true CB1 right there. At the same time, we know how important quarterbacks are. Matt Stafford is the best available. He's going to win MVP in real life, isn't he? We also have Drake May, only 85 overall, but man, this guy looks so good. My favorite thing about him is his accuracy. He does not have abilities. 94 throw power, 94 deep accuracy. Like I said, he's got such a pretty deep ball. 85 mid, 92 short accuracy, and he can run. He's got 89 speed and 89 acceleration. I feel bad because I've definitely used more than 2 minutes on my pick. I already know Drake May's not going to be available in the next round. If I could guarantee myself either Matt Stafford, Sam Darnold, or Bo Nix, I would take Myles Garrett. The only thing is, I don't know if any of those quarterbacks will be there. I have made up my mind. I switched it last second, so that might be a bad idea. I'm going Drake May. Only 85 overall. He's not even superstar. And that's partially what intrigues me. This is a bit of a project pick. We're going to have to develop him. If he does become like a 95 overall X factor, this becomes a home run pick at number 19. And I feel like I made the right choice because all of the quarterbacks I was looking at got taken. If I did go Myles Garrett, based on what the board's looking like at the moment, I think I probably would have went Caleb Williams. Look who we got at wide receiver. JSN. You know what's crazy? If you guys hop on Madden right now, JSN does not have abilities. He is only star dev. In our league, we made him X Factor. He's definitely deserving. That being said, I don't think that's the way I'm going. Last fantasy draft we did, we went quarterback in round 1. We went wide receiver at number 2. I don't want to do that again. So I say we wait. We can hope for maybe like Nico Collins in round 3. I want to go defense. I'm specifically thinking pass rusher. I like Jared Verse. Also Trey Hendrickson. He's good. Jeffrey Simmons. He's such a good ball player. If this guy was on any other team besides the Titans, you would be hearing his name a lot more. I know I said pass rusher. At the same time, there's some good cornerbacks. I kind of like Witherspoon. You guys know I like my Big Ten football. He was such a stud for the Fighting Illini. We're going to grab him with our second pick, and we got our CB1. I'm surprised how many wide receivers came off the board. I thought for sure we'd have a shot at either like Nico Collins. Malik Neighbors was probably the other one I was looking at. I like McConkey. At the same time, I feel like round 3 might be a touch early to take him. Same thing with Rome Odunze. I like him. It just feels a little bit too early. Not a wide receiver, but he can't be receiver number 1. Brock Bowers. This guy is a tank. He's already X Factor. He's going to get up to 99 overall so fast. I see what Hunter Henry looks like catching passes from Drake May. Could you imagine Brock Bowers? He's got 89 speed, 91 acceleration, which is a little bit faster than Trey McBride. Only 22 years old. We're going to take Brock Bowers. That's our core. Drake May, Witherspoon, and Brock Bowers. So all three guys are very young. They should develop extremely quickly over the next couple of years. In round number 4, I'm going to start looking linemen. And it could be on either side of the ball. Now, if you guys remember my last franchise, some of you guys didn't like that I drafted a couple of guys with abilities on the offensive line. Turned out to be my best picks. It made life so easy for us. We didn't get sacked too much. And yeah, Ashton Genty was able to run all over the place. I'm surprised he's still here. Abdul Carter, 81 overall. Hidden depth trait, he becomes superstar. He gets abilities. I know he's kind of struggling in real life. I have full confidence that he's going to turn it around. So with pick number 4, we are drafting Abdul Carter. We got 14 picks to go, but I'm really hoping Buda Baker falls to us in round 5. 100% without a doubt, that would be my pick. Unfortunately, Buda did get taken about 5 picks before us. What I'm deciding right now, do we go Trent Williams, who is pretty much 99 everything when it comes to blocking, but could retire after year 1, which would be tragic? Or we go Colton Miller, who's a superstar left tackle and is a bit younger, so we don't have to worry about him retiring. I feel like with Drake May and Abdul Carter both being guys we have to develop, doesn't make sense to take Trent Williams. So let's go Colton Miller. Round number 6, we got a decent amount of receivers that do have superstar abilities. Not the fastest player, but I love T. Higgins, 6'4", 97 jumping. If we're looking for more of like a slot receiver, I would definitely say Chris Olave. You guys saw Drake May's deep accuracy. It's like 94. I'm taking a deep threat in T. Higgins. We're going to have some fun and throw that ball up. On the clock in round 7, the player I like, we actually have to scroll down a little bit for him. That is Jordan Davis. He's only an 80 overall, but look at his top 3 stats. Strength at 96, acceleration, and 82 speed. This man is 6'6", 340 pounds, and he's got 82 speed. That's not supposed to be a thing. Let's go back to cornerback in round 8. There's one guy I really like here. That is McCollum. Definitely a guy that's super good at Madden. He's got everything you're looking for. He's got the height, he's got the speed, he's got the jumping, but at the same time, somebody in real life for the Buccaneers that's been developing pretty well. I feel like he'll be a really nice CB2 for us across from Witherspoon. Yes, he's still here. So with our 10th and final pick, I'm going to take Ricky Pearsall. This guy's a stud. Had a really good start to the season. Unfortunately, got injured, and I feel like that's probably the only reason why nobody else is taking him. A lot of times, the players that get drafted in these fantasy drafts all depends on like who's getting hype in real life. What if I told you guys that a 4-man with a stat slice turned into a 90 times payout? You'll only find huge payouts like this on DraftKings Pick 6, the sponsor of today's video. If Pick 6 is available in your area, it is the best way to play daily fantasy sports. Simply just select more or less on the players listed, and once you're ready, you'll see your minimum payout. But the thing that makes DraftKings Pick 6 so special is when you beat the competition, you have a shot at some huge multipliers. And we've been seeing them all season long. And Pick 6 constantly has promos going on. Like right now, there's some stat slices, like a lot of them, and that's why there's not a better time to sign up. If you guys use my promo code TDPresents, new DraftKings customers who play $5 on their first paid entry will receive $50 in Pick 6 credits. So make sure you guys download the DraftKings Pick 6 app today. I'll also put a link down below in the description. Huge shout out to DraftKings Pick 6 for always sponsoring, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Let me go ahead and show you guys the roster. So at quarterback, we got Drake May. At running back, we got Breece Hall, who I drafted. Breece has been having a really good year. I know the stats may not always show it. If you watch the tape, if you dive into the analytics, he looks really good. I'm excited for him in our offense. Also looks like the computer drafted David Montgomery. That definitely gives us like a smash and dash duo. I would say it kind of reminds me of like D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart type of situation. Wide receivers, we got T. Higgins, Ricky Pearsall, Tyler Lockett. We got Brock Bowers. I already know he's going to cause so many problems for defenses. Offensive line seems fine. No glaring holes. Will McDonald at left end. Across from him, we got Abdul Carter. And I may have snuck in an 11th round pick, but can you blame me? Jahad Campbell was one of my favorite players in college football. I love watching him for the Eagles. Such a good pick late in the first round. And we also got Diablo. So 2 really good athletic linebackers. That's a no money spent legend right there. Cornerbacks, we got Witherspoon, McCullum, and then kind of a drop off. Nice. We got Chris Boswell at kicker. I love that. And then Logan Cook at punter. You guys can let me know what you think of the squad. Normally I say you can leave in the comments down below a grade of A through F. We're going to change it up. This time you guys can leave a score 0 out of 100. And also let me know your reasoning. Don't just give me like a a 55 because you don't like me. Okay, time for the season opener. We're taking on the Rams. I now understand why this guy's overall was so high. So he's got Derek Brown, stud. Sauce Gardner, stud. Jordan Mailata at left tackle. Now, anybody who quotes Bane in the middle of NFL games, I feel like I'd be kind of scared of. And then he's also got Kyle Hamilton. So those top 4 players right there, I love it. Those are some great picks. Wide receiver number 1 is Stephon Diggs. Behind him, he's got Khalil Mack, another pass rusher. Another player on his defense with superstar abilities. I kind of feel like this guy just took whoever was the best player on the board, and it kind of paid off for him. His quarterback is Aaron Rodgers. After a couple nice runs with ETN, now he's got Scatabo in there. He's giving it to him. Look at Diablo shooting the gap. I'm excited for these guys. Diablo's having a really good season in real life. He's not just a guy known for being good in Madden anymore. Another guy I'm excited for. Did you see how fast he was moving? Someone that big should not be able to move that fast. Now we got him backed up 3rd and 16, and luckily for us, it's not the prime Aaron Rodgers we were using last video. He's just going to check it down underneath. Okay, he got a little bit closer than I liked, and it looks like he's going to go for this now. Let's go straight up man coverage. There'd be no better way to start this season than a turnover on downs. Oh, he's going to have the slant, but he gets sacked. The defensive line stepping up, making some plays. Look at the right side of the field. This guy has 4 players with superstar abilities over there. I'm going to throw it there anyways. Brock Bowers going up and getting it. I do have to be careful about that. I probably shouldn't be throwing between Kyle Hamilton and Sauce Gardner. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of this. Bootlegs with Drake May. Got everyone covered, but he must have forgot. He can run, takes it in himself, and what a start to the season. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but if I run for a bunch of touchdowns with Drake May, can that trigger a breakout? I feel like it could be one of those weird things where it has to be like passing stats only. Really good job by the defense on that first drive. I'd have to think he's going to make some adjustments though, or maybe not. Maybe he'll just keep doing the same thing. He's got a wide open Keenan Allen across the middle. Handoff again. There goes Scatabo. So this guy's sticking with the run. It's going to be a man in motion. He's going to give it to him, and he's got room to run. I mean, that's technically just another running play. And just like that, the first quarter is already over. Like I said, this guy is going to dominate time of possession. We got to stack the box. The one guy that scares me the most down here is actually probably Mailata. Something tells me he's going to run behind him. Yep, exactly what it is. And somehow no one even got a hand on Scatabo. This guy's got a game plan, and he's sticking with it. This is a very interesting defense. He's got 7 guys in the line of scrimmage. Actually, a blitz off the right. Pearsall's going to get the edge, and that turned into a pretty nice play. Let's get outside the pocket. Brees is open. Cross-body throw by Drake May. Okay, I will say we got to change Brees Hall's number. That 37 doesn't look right. This guy keeps on blitzing. Going to have to use May's legs again, and we find T. Higgins. Normally not my play style to roll out and make all these throws, but since we got Drake May, I mean, I'm going to have to get used to it. I'm going to motion out Brees. When we're in the red zone, I feel like we either got to look Bowers or Higgins. Those are kind of our 2 big body guys. There he is. Higgins actually slips, and we're going to be short. 4th and goal from the 1. I'm going to change this to a running play. Matter of fact, let's flip it right. We got numbers. And Brees Hall's going to walk in untouched. We had to work for it, but this is a great job by our offense. And like I said, getting ahead on the scoreboard against this guy, knowing how much he wants to run is super important. 52 seconds. He's done a good job moving down the field. We got to keep him in bounds. He's got no timeouts left. Okay, he's going across the middle. Keenan Allen left wide open. How are we getting broke by Keenan Allen? I know he can still run routes, but it's not 2019 anymore. We got to wrap him up. 3rd and goal from the 1. I could see him running here. If he does, if we stop him short, time's probably going to run out. Okay, he's passing. Goes underneath. We got a hand on him, and he's short. I thought for sure he was going to score there. We slowed him down just enough. There's no way he takes his points here. At the 1 yard line, bro, you got to go for this. He takes his 3. That is such a conservative call. If I only need 1 yard, I'm going right behind Mailata, and I'm giving that thing to Scatabo. That was a pretty good first half. I'd love to come out and establish the run. Just does not look like it's going to happen. Under center passing plays, it can be tough, but super effective. I like Higgins, left side. Just can't connect. I say we streak Bowers. That'll be my first look. Otherwise, then it's Pearsall or Higgins underneath. Yes, sir. He's going to get open. Brock Bowers And that is a massive pickup. I was not trying to give the ball back to this guy, just sit on defense. First time using the Texans playbook. I like what I'm seeing so far. Like, look at this route by Bowers. And let's just send Brees right down the middle of that defense. He picks up the slant. Got him wide open. Brees Hall, nobody near him. He's going for this 4th down. I mean, he doesn't have a choice. If we get this stop, it's game over. He's short. They gave it to him. Did he really pick that up? What I don't understand is why can't I challenge it? Even if he got it. If I want to waste my challenge, that should be my right. 3rd and 9. Let's go press man coverage. I'm cheating up with this safety. This guy does not want to go deep. And he's got Keenan Allen again. This man's turning back the clock for this one. Might have to start doubling him on those 3rd and 4th downs. I'm going to stick with the man coverage. We're making it tough for him. I mean, look at that. I can't believe he completes that. Yeah, he's got him open for a touchdown. That's a tough ass for Diablo there. Probably stuck with the man coverage a little bit too long. He's got to go for 2 here to try and make this a 3-point game. Empty backfield. I know you're not running with Rodgers. Throws into traffic, and he's lucky we didn't turn that into 2 points. This drive right here, not looking to do anything crazy. Just want to take some time off this clock. Even a field goal makes it an 8-point game. A touchdown pretty much seals it. Oh, we got a 2-on-1. What is that throw? There is nobody near Brock Bowers, and Drake May just sailed it. Look at this. Wide open T. Higgins. That wasn't even close. I don't think I can blame Drake May for that one. The throw seemed fine. He just went out of bounds to catch it. If we could not have a meltdown at the moment, that'd be great. 3rd and 10. I'm looking middle. Bowers is open. Drops it. What is going on? I know he took a bit of a hit there, but I expect him to catch that. 4th and 10. I might regret this. We're going for it. I'm looking Lockett. And he's going to make the catch. That's why you need those veteran receivers on your team. 2nd and inches. I mean, it's pretty much a 1st down. These are the plays you like to take a shot. Oh, pressure's coming. What a throw by Drake May. How did he miss the easy ones? But he just made the difficult one. Off his back foot while getting hit. Let's run right away from Khalil Mack and Kyle Hamilton over there. Gonna squeak through. We got a couple yards. Makes it 3rd and 2. I like being in these spots because he doesn't know if it's gonna be a run or a pass. Oh, somebody missed the block. Brock Bowers was about to be open for a touchdown. I want to say that might have been Brees Hall. Just completely missed the blitzer. That's unfortunate because if we get that there, it's game over. Instead, field goal does make it 8 points, but door is still open for him. 2:50 left, 1 timeout. Clock's really not an issue for him. He's actually going to run the ball here. And I see why. ETN again, another big one. It won't show up in the box score. One thing I will say, Jordan Mailata has completely neutralized Abdul Carter. Tight window, and somehow he completes it. I thought that was game over. That was me that used the timeout. I had to give my defense a breather, just kind of reset. He's going to give it to Scatabo. Drags a man and gets down to the 5. Clock under a minute. Handoff again. No shot. There's no way Scatabo just did that to Jihad Campbell. That's such a tough run. And now he's going to go for 2 and try and tie this game. There's no way he runs it again, right? No, he's going to go with the pass. And it's dropped. He had Keenan Allen, and I can't believe he didn't catch that. We just got to recover this onside kick, and it's game over. Got it. What a snag by Tez Walker. We're coming out in victory formation. That's a good win. Welcome back to week 2. We're taking on the Buccaneers. Some Monday night primetime action. Let me show you this man's roster. This has got to be the oldest team I've ever seen drafted. He's got Cameron Hayward, 36 years old. Jalen Ramsey. Matt Stafford for his quarterback. Dallas Goedert at tight end. And then he's got Tranquil at linebacker. So his top 5 players, they are really good. I'm not doubting that. But they're all 30 years or older. There's a chance he could have multiple players retire after season 1. He does have DJ Moore. He's a little bit younger, superstar wide receiver, 28 years old. But the guy we have to watch out for had 150 yards receiving in his last game. Jameson Williams. He drafted him pretty high. That's because of that speed. He's got 98. Early 3rd and 2. I'm thinking he runs here because this is definitely 4-down territory. Exactly what it's going to be. And we can't get there. No shot. I think he's going to score. I forced him inside. He's finally brought down at the 10. Our run defense was definitely a bit shaky in week 1, and it looks like it's going to continue. Hubbard again. That's kind of embarrassing, I'm not going to lie. It's looking like we're going to have to put up some points in this one. He's going to go left. Forgot about Brees in the middle. Got some room after the catch. What a spin. We were close to turning that into a highlight. We got to do everything in our power to get Brees as many touches as possible. If we can get this run game going, I promise he'll get a breakout. It's just our offensive line looks like our defensive line not have been winning in the trenches so far this season. 4th and 10, offensive line, I need you to hold up and block. I say we look left side, either T. Higgins or Pearsall. Oh, this might just be an arm punt. Pearsall caught it, and it turns into a lucky touchdown. I didn't see anybody open. I saw the pressure coming. I just tossed that thing up. I was kind of hoping for an interception. You got to remember, if that's an incomplete pass, he has great field position. Come on, defense. We got to step up. This guy's passing is good enough. We can't be letting Chuba Hubbard run all over us. We're going to hold him to 2 yards on this one. Also, this guy's offensive line isn't the greatest. I'd love to see Abdul Carter go off in a game like this. He's got DJ Moore across the middle. Yeah, that's such a clean pocket. Wasn't bad coverage by Witherspoon, because a lot of times Jameson probably scores that. If we're going to keep giving Stafford all day, he's going to dice us up. I know we're going to give up yards. I'd like to see us tighten up down here. It's a touchdown to Jameson Williams. We're getting cooked at the moment. I mean, he's driving down the field with ease. I'm going to come out read option. He's only got 1 down lineman. And we just got nothing there. Let's motion out Brees. You guys know I like to do that to try and take away my opponent's top cornerback. He's using the left. That's the way I'm going. Brock Bowers, full steam ahead, and he gets lit up. That's one thing I've noticed. I don't know where he's using because he legit does not move before the snap. T. Higgins, right side. Good catch in traffic. Got him again. This might be the T. Higgins game, especially if he's not going to match up Jalen Ramsey on him. We got a good drive going at the moment. Let's just go with an easy one. Keep it nice and simple, and Pearsall's going to turn it into about 5 yards. We got 2-on-1 on this right side. Plays it well, but we can just take off. May, going to use his legs, set us up 1st and goal. I was going to run, but he's got a bunch of guys in the line of scrimmage. I'm just going to change this to a quick pass. Nobody in the flats. It's an easy touchdown for Brock Bowers. Offense looked good. Now the question is, can we get a stop on defense? We got to change something up. I'm going to go cover 0 on this play. And he's got DJ Moore wide open. Though I will say, I don't know why Elijah Molden's covering him one-on-one. Let's try this. We're going to have Goddard double-teamed. DJ Moore's double-teamed. And Witherspoon, he can handle Jameson one-on-one. Yeah, good defense. How did he get through? But he fumbles anyways. And we're going to recover. Look at big Jordan Davis. I was about to say, I thought I was going to force a fumble originally. I don't know how he was able to hang on to that football, but then we forced it anyways. Also, look at Jordan Davis. We might have to get that guy in the backfield. 3rd and 10. We cannot let this turnover go to waste. Good throw on the run by May. And that's going to set us up beautifully at midfield. I said it before, it's not my normal play style, but yeah, we just going to play pretty much backyard football with May. We got blown coverage. Tyler Lockett. Oh, what a play by Jalen Ramsey. I feel like I threw that like a half a second too late. Ramsey was on Bowers, but he made an incredible play to get back and break that up. If we have one-on-one with Higgins, I'm going to have to take a shot. No, he's got safety help. We got Brees. Get out of bounds. And we save our timeouts. 15 seconds left. We got maybe 1-2 plays at the most before we got to settle for a field goal. I'm going for it. Higgins goes up and gets it. How is that not a touchdown? They call that's incomplete. I can't see a replay. How did they not get his feet in bounds? I mean, that looked like a touchdown to me. I low-key feel like we're kind of getting cheated. I'm going to go Brock Bowers. Get down. And we got the timeout in. When the tackle battle animation popped up, I made sure not to hit it because if we get into a long animation there, the half is over. Instead, we got 1 second left. I'm going to go for 6 here. This is pretty aggressive. I feel like a touchdown will give us so much momentum. Back in the end zone. T. Higgins again. and they're going to say it's a flag. Illegal touching. Are you kidding me? So after all of that, we're walking away with nothing, and this game is tied at 14. Keep an eye on Brock Bowers here. If he doesn't user this correctly, he's going to be so open. No, he did a good job. I'm just going to check it down to Brees, and we'll take what we can get. Looks like 1-on-1 on the left side. Let's put Higgins on a comeback. I got to keep Brees in the block. Need a little bit of extra time. There it is. T. Higgins continuing to have a game. I don't want to be a pessimist. I already know we're probably not going to get much in this run play here. We at least got to keep him honest. He has to think at the back of his mind that a run is an option for us. We got all day to throw. Allows us to find Pearsall. Sheesh, we're taking some big hits in this one. 2nd and goal. Let's go read option. Oh, he sold out middle. Drake May. Thought we were actually going to get more out of that. It's going to set us up at the 5. Maybe we can finally get T. Higgins his touchdown here. Oh, he's got Jalen Ramsey over there. Never mind. I'm going to look elsewhere. There's Pearsall. I think our guys ran into each other. We're putting together some good drives. We just can't finish. And I'm going to take my field goal here. I already feel like something fluky would happen. This game's kind of turned into a stalemate. Under 2 minutes. Can we keep him out the end zone? Yeah, DJ Moore's been giving us some problems. I will say it's definitely a tough ask from McCollum, and I want to keep Witherspoon on Williams. Stafford throws this in the no man's land. I don't know what happened there. I'm just going to toss this out there. Now would be a great time to get our first sack of the game. He's going to check it down. Got to wrap up. No shot. Chuba Hubbard stays on his feet, and he's still going. Things just got scary quick. I was feeling good, too. Now, he's already in field goal range. We got to keep him out the end zone. We finally get some pressure. I want to say it was Abdul Carter. He needs 4 yards. Could be a pass. Could be a run. He's throwing. I got underneath. And it falls incomplete. It was just behind DJ Moore. And that was a good play by McCollum to get his arm in there. If Stafford was able to lead him just a bit more, it's a touchdown. Instead, he's going to take his field goal. That's going to tie things up, and we got a ball game. Here's the situation. 41 seconds, 2 timeouts. Drake May can have his first big moment for us. Please make this throw. It's a catch. Bowers got the feet in, and we're already in field goal range after 1 play. I'm going to pass here. This might actually be kind of dumb. No, it's not. T. Higgins just box him out. Breaks the tackle. Higgins inside the 10, and that should seal it. What a drive Drake May just put together. Don't even tell me it's blocked. I can't believe that just happened. Now we're going to have to go to overtime. I'm actually kind of triggered at the moment. We won the toss. I say we receive. Overtime's not long enough to start on defense. Got decent field position to start. Oh, he sells out. I'm going Higgins. What a play by his DB. Imagine I threw an interception on the first play of overtime. I do not like the way things are going. I'm just going to take the easy one. Pearsall breaks out a 1, but we still didn't get too much. I'm going to put Lockett on a streak, see if we can take away his user, and I'm going to look middle. T. Higgins underneath, and we don't even get it off. And at this point on 4th and 17, we have to punt. He can win it with a field goal, so defense, I need you to bail me out. I'm going to help with more. That's a sketchy throw. And Stafford put it right where it needed to be. There goes Jameson in motion. All eyes on him. He's looking down the middle. And we're able to jar it loose. That was risky. I sold out for the hit stick. I didn't have a choice. I had to do it. 3rd and 5. If we can get a stop here, it would make things super interesting. He's moving Jameson a lot around pre-play. And he's going to find DJ Moore. I'd say he needs about 3 yards to get in field goal range. He's going to run it. Can't let him get an inch. Chuba's going to fight. Actually turn that into 2 yards. He's actually going quick here. He must like something. And we got it. Oh, we just baited him into it. Jahad Campbell. And now we got the ball with 107 left. And we're about 10 yards out of field goal range. I think he thought I was going to keep running with Goddard. And he looked middle, and we were able to get to it with Campbell. Let's go simple RPO. If I hand this off, offensive line, I need some push. He actually brought a blitz. Tyler Lockett gets plenty. And now we're definitely in field goal range. Ball carrier on conservative. I'm just going to hand this off. There goes Brees. Biggest run of the day. We're down at the 10. And this is about exactly where we were when our last field goal got blocked. So I want to try and get a little bit closer. This is pretty much an extra point. If he blocks this one too, my controller's going through the wall. Yep, not even close. Right down the middle, and we have won this game in overtime. Kind of feel like it should have went to overtime, but we got the dub in the end. That's all that matters. Drake May had 377 passing yards in this one. We had like 150 more yards than that guy of offense. And what a game by the receivers. T. Higgins, 7 for 116. Pearsall added 6 for 106. I feel like everyone was doing their thing. Breece Hall had 5 for 60. Bowers, 4 for 78. And Tyler Lockett only had 1 catch, but it went for 17 yards in overtime. Another game decided by a field goal. If that's a sign of things to come, this is going to be an exciting season.